Thank you, Bob. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming to this wonderful event, our annual event, coming through the weather today. Just want to make a few remarks about my new role in Worldwatch, basically as an interim president as we look for the next leader for the next generation of Worldwatch and talk about where we're going as an organization. Many of you have followed us for many years. As Bob mentioned, Lester Brown started Worldwatch in 1974. In 1974, there was room for a lot of optimism about the environment. In 1970, we had the first Earth Day. In 1970, the U.S. Congress created the Environmental Protection Agency, passed the Clean Air Act, both with huge bipartisan majorities. In 1972, they passed the Clean Water Act, also to huge bipartisan majorities. In 1973, we had the greatest gasoline shortage we've ever had in this country, and President Jimmy Carter informed Americans that they needed to start sacrificing to conserve energy, and they should treat the situation as the moral equivalent of war. He put solar panels on the roof of the White House as a symbol to all Americans to start thinking about new forms of energy. And in 1981, President Reagan removed them immediately upon taking office. Also, it's a symbolic gesture to Americans, and the rest, as they say, is history. So we've been publishing the State of the World now for 30 years, since 1984. So through scores and scores of Worldwatch publications, our books, our reports, our Worldwatch magazine, and all the new media that we're continuing to put out in the way of blog posts and tweets and thousands of Facebook followers, we continue to be valued for maintaining a clearly articulated, objective, fact-based voice in our shared journey to accelerate the transition to a civilization that lives in balance with the natural world of our increasingly small planet. And yet, Worldwatch cannot be satisfied with the impact that we've been able to show on this journey through our publications alone. The world is moving further and further from a sustainable balance, as we all know, and frustrations are beginning to rise. So a few years ago, we began a new type of project that is now informing our future direction as we seek to have greater impact. We began working in small Caribbean island nations, developing detailed transition plans for those nations to convert from 100% imported fossil fuel to 100% renewable energy. These plans include technical analysis, policy analysis, and investment analysis, deeper work than's ever been done to convert a country's energy system. We now see that this pioneering work is beginning to change the momentum of energy planning in the Caribbean region. These roadmaps inspire policymakers to see that sustainable carbon-free energy systems are tangible and achievable for them. And we're getting interest from other parts of the developing world for similar energy roadmaps for their countries. Worldwatch is going to be extending this new paradigm of roadmaps to transitioning other types of systems that support our civilization. We will work with other kinds of policymakers working in the growing field of sustainability, helping them envision ambitiously and lead them to truly sustainable systems. I'm talking about inspiring people working on transitioning our urban systems, our urban energy systems, water systems, waste systems, transportation systems, food systems, buildings, working with people seeking to create circular industrial systems where supply chains now become circular, where we have very aggressive post-consumer recycling to go back into new product production. And working with people who are developing sustainable models for our food production systems that enrich the soils naturally, that sequester carbon, and that live in balance with the natural world around them. So we seek to show the path to true sustainability by identifying and propagating the best practices being envisioned and explored in all parts of the world, and promoting those ideas to other people working in the field looking to bring change into their particular cities, corporations, and governments. So we hope you'll join us on this journey and hope you'll support us in this journey. because as we all know, it takes a lot more than a village to change the momentum of the civilization that we're currently looking at, which is moving into ever-increasing consumption and waste. And we do actually see a positive future, but it's going to take a tremendous concerted effort. So thank you for supporting us all this time. I certainly look forward to hearing all of our authors today present ideas about governance. And I'm going to turn the podium back to Tom to introduce today's sessions. Thank you.